Hi. Okay, so this is how you put down a piece of veneer using an iron and some PVA. Okay, so I've cut the veneer ready. You can use this for small pieces like this, or if you're repairing a little piece on the front, say you want to splice a bit in, you haven't got a press, it's just the perfect way to do it. Okay, so I'm veneering onto MDF, so you want a fair amount of glue on there. Make sure there's no bits. Pop your veneer on. Take a slightly damp cloth, gently place it on there, and then take your iron. Make sure I've just pulled that a little bit. Make sure you've got a little bit over the edge so you can trim it off afterwards. And just push it straight down at first. If you run the iron along, you'll move the veneer. If you're trying to close up a gap, obviously you push the veneer into the other piece of veneer you're repairing. Okay, so keep pushing down. Nice bit of heat. Got a slightly damp cloth. And if you're using your wife's iron, just make sure it stays clean underneath. Okay, so keep pushing down. Once it's down a little, just check it. Make sure everything's in place. Put your cloth back on. Okay, so if we were putting this in a press, we'd put it on for 7 minutes. Okay, so we've had a good couple of minutes there, pressing down with the heat. So I'm just going to put this to one side, I'm going to veneer the rest, and then I'm going to start to trim them. Okay, so I've veneered the ends. I just want to show you now a bit of trimming. Still got a last bit of masking tape on there, so if I just rub the iron across, that should loosen that tape up a bit. And that just peels off nicely. You can either put a bit of heat on the tape, or a bit of thinners does it as well. Okay, so just trim the end there. Okay, so work your way in from the ends and just push your chisel down and slice it. Take your time, just ease it in there. Okay, just watch you don't take too much at a time. And watch you don't gouge into the front of your work there. Pushing your chisel downwards. Okay, and when you get to this end, work your way back in. So if you try and push your chisel off the end there, you'll end up breaking the veneer out. Okay, so once you've trimmed it roughly, you can take a sanding block . You sand that in and round the corner off slightly, just so you don't catch it on anything, and then turn your work around so you've got it in the best position. That side. You can leave it like that till it's ready for its final sand. By taking the corners off, it just makes sure you don't catch it on anything and lift the veneer again.